Merry Christmas Eve, Jeremy.
Merry Christmas Eve to you too, Haley.
So for all the viewers, tell us where you are.
We are in the new studio for Southwestern Montana News. This has kind of been a dream of mine. We started out with our Southwestern Montana News show, and as many people know, we would film it over at Corey's shop, and I got the opportunity to get the empty building next to Britt's Bake Shop, and once I was able to do that, I turned a portion of it into a photography studio and a portion of it into a video studio, and that's the part you're seeing now.
Awesome. And do you have big plans for this studio in the new year?
We do. We actually, behind us on the other side of the wall, we have a green screen. If you've seen the Mask Up PSA videos, we have made those here in this studio. And then this side is going to be kind of the main studio portion and the backdrop. And Wally and I are going to bring back Did You Know Dillon, Montana.
Oh, that's fun for a lot of the viewers because Wally is a favorite. He's a great guy, and he knows his stuff about Dillon history.
And to top it off, we're also going to take it where we both pick the subject, we both research the subject, and then that way we can extend the Did You Know Dillon, Montana. And then not only will it be in video form, but it will also be in audio form, and it will become a podcast. So
that's awesome.
Yeah, so people don't have time to watch the whole video, but they still want to listen to the whole portion of it. They can actually subscribe to the podcast we're going to start, and then that way they will be able to listen to just the audio only.
Oh, that's perfect for people on the go or people that just want to sit down and watch it.
Exactly.
So we have a Christmas show for you guys today.
Yes, we decided we'd do a Christmas show, and some of the cool things about this is we're going to bring back some old-time favorites, and we are also going to announce the winner of the Christmas light contest.
And that was so fun driving around and seeing everyone's Christmas lights. We love the entries. We love the people that voted, so stay tuned for that.
How about we bring back a classic with Jeremy Church and his top 10 favorite Christmas songs?
That sounds awesome.
Jeremy Church and his top 10 Christmas songs.
I'm Jeremy Church. This is the top 10 Christmas songs. Number 10, Grandma Got Ran Over by a Reindeer. Number 9, Last Christmas. Number 8, Blue Christmas from Elvis Presley. Number 7, All I Want for Christmas Is You. Number 6, Frosty the Snowman. Number 5, Let It Snow. Number 4, Winter Wonderland. Number 3, Santa's Baby. Number 2, Jingle Ball Rock. And your number 1 is Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer.
Those are awesome songs, Jeremy Church. I have them all stuck in my head now. So what do we have next?
Up next, we have Brigid Reedy. She is a student at Western Montana College. She is quite the ball of energy.
Yeah.
She came in and she did a Mask Up public service announcement, and when she was telling me how she is a musician.
Oh, awesome.
And she's been out of work and stuff, and I asked her, I said, hey, I'm thinking about doing this Christmas show for Southwestern Montana News. Mm-hmm. And she goes, well, if you'd like, I can do a song.
Oh, cool.
So Brigid is going to do a song with her brother. If you like her music, which I really do, you can check her out at brigidreedy.com. It's BRIGIDREEDY.com. We will also put a link on this video so that you can see it. So here is Brigid and her brother singing some music for Christmas.
Howdy, this is Brigid and Johnny Reedy wishing everybody the happiest of holidays.
Awesome. Thank you, Brigid, for those songs. That was an amazing job. And thank you for your brother for helping you with all that. And right now, why do you have milk and cookies over there, babe?
It's Christmas time. We need to trap Santa and fast.
So you're leaving out milk and cookies in the studio because you're trying to trap Santa?
Yeah. Didn't you read the sign?
I did.
I just want to hear his take on Christmas and this crazy year. Is that so wrong?
Maybe not. Maybe Santa will pay us a visit.
I sure hope so. That would be awesome.
That would be pretty awesome.
So what do we have next?
I think you have your favorite movies for Christmas.
Yes, I have a lot of fun movie review things to go over. So
Here's Haley with her favorite her favorite choice of movies for Christmas.
whether you're just surviving Christmas or you're belting out those Christmas carols in the shower, we have a ton of Christmas movies for you. So let's get started. Our pick for the naughtiest Christmas movie is Krampus. It is a fun one. I watch this one every year. I usually watch it at the beginning of the Christmas season where I'm not feeling completely festive yet, but I still know Christmas is coming. All those anti-Christmas lovers will love this movie because it's a very dark and gritty take on our Krampus character, and it's not gonna leave you with the warm and fuzzies. You're gonna feel kind of bleak afterwards, but it is a fun ride, and I watch this every year. Our pick for the nicest movie is Elf. I don't know how you can watch this movie and not just light up inside. I think Will Ferrell does an amazing job at this character. It always leaves me feeling just happy and good about life, and so I think this one is a must-see for kids and adults alike. It has just that true Christmas spirit that we all want when we're getting really close to Christmas time. My pick for the best Christmas classic movie would be It's a Wonderful Life. I'll admit I didn't watch the full thing until probably this year. And if you sit down and just watch it from beginning to end, it's got a lot of relatable themes, especially in this year of 2020 where it's just been craziness. I think this one is that unsung hero that's just making you believe again that life maybe isn't as hard and dismal as what you would think, and it's a good movie to remind us to appreciate all the small things that we probably take for granted. There's a million different versions of the Christmas Carol, and my favorite ever since I was a little girl was the Muppet Christmas Carol. I think it's a fun movie. My family used to always watch it Christmas Eve. It's a tradition. I think the music is fun. There's so much humor in it that speaks to both the children and the adults alike. I think if you want everyone to be entertained, you can't go wrong with a Muppet Christmas Carol. It's super fun. My favorite nostalgic Christmas movie is Home Alone. How can you not watch this one and just think about all the times you watched it growing up? I think there's so much fun in this movie. I think nowadays it would be pretty impossible to leave your kid at home and have all these events happen, but it's fun to imagine that that could actually happen back then. And it is just a fun ride, and I rarely go a year without watching Home Alone. For those of you that are staying home this Christmas and all your family is coming in, a good pick to watch would be National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation. This one is a fun ride. We've got Uncle Eddie that probably reminds us all of an uncle we have in our family. There's a lot of cringeworthy moments, and I'm sure we all can relate to. But at the end of the day, it's got that heart and the soul of Christmas in it. And so if you're stuck at home with your family this year, just pop on Christmas Vacation. If you're one of the people that are traveling this Christmas and getting away with your family, a good Christmas movie would be Daddy's Home 2. This is another one that packs a whole lot of punch. It's hilarious. It's another Will Ferrell movie, but definitely in a different role. But it is so fun, and it's just a fun, wild ride. I think they pack a lot of heart into this. I don't think you can go wrong with this movie. It's a great one to pick. And the movie I can literally not go a Christmas without watching is The Family Stone. I love this movie so much, guys. It is perfect for anyone that comes from a big family or anyone that can relate to those big family gatherings. There's a lot of different personalities that you mix into one house, and you just see the chaos ensue. I think it's fun. I always have to have the tissues ready for the end, but there is so much right in this movie. It's perfect. I'm surprised it's not more popular, and I hear everyone talking about it. It's just my favorite Christmas movie. I think it's awesome, and that would be my top pick. Make sure to check out all of Dylan Video's awesome specials this Christmas. If you're stuck at home or you need to keep the little ones entertained, they have so many picks for you. And it's a great way to spend time with your family, but be entertained at the same time. So go in, check out Dylan Video and all their awesome movies.
Those were quite the picks.
I think so. I think I did a pretty good job.
I think you kind of left one of my favorite out, though.
Which one? A Christmas Story?
Yeah. You'll shoot your eye out, kid.
I don't even want to talk about that one because I was raised on that one with my 3 brothers, and
It's a classic.
Well, I found so many boys love that movie, but do girls? And I'll probably get a lot of hate mail for that, but
Let us know which one you guys like.
don't butcher me though.
Yeah, don't be nice, but you know, it's still the best. Hey, let's bring back another show favorite.
Ron with his magic. It's magic time of year, so let's see him do some of his magic.
Here's a few tricks done by Ron Carroll at Emporium 406, and you can actually get the stuff you need to do these tricks at Ron's store, Emporium 406, and he will actually take you through the steps to learn how to master this magic.
Awesome.
So here's Ron with some magic. Wow, those were some awesome tricks.
I don't know if I trust Ron anymore. What if he can disappear in front of us?
I know. Let's get a David Blaine us all.
I think he is going to.
I know. Did you know he used to do magic in Vegas?
Did he really?
I think he did. I think one time he told me he did it on this trip with his daughter.
That's freaking awesome. Go Ron.
Or I might just be making that up. But I do know he did have a magic show.
Yeah, everyone's going to go into his store now and ask him.
Yeah, so go ask Ron. Pay him a visit. Tell him you heard he was a famous magician in Vegas. And
Yeah.
Yeah, if not, but, he's kind of a local legend.
He is.
And he's got a guitar
He's got a guitar?
signed by Alice Cooper.
Oh, yeah, he does. You want us to buy that, and we probably are not going to be able to buy that.
I really want the Ric Flair belt more, though.
I know you do, but I don't know where we'd put it.
I just want to run around and go, woo!
No,
No? Okay.
I'm vetoing that.
So the cookies are still there.
I know. I wish Santa would hurry.
Did you hear that?
Oh, my gosh. Should I go check?
I think Santa might
Is
be
on
on the
the
roof.
roof?
You should go check that out.
I'm going to go check, guys.
Yeah, go check that out. So Haley's out checking on Santa, and you never know. Maybe he's here, maybe he's not. But have all the kids been on the good list, or are all the kids on the bad list, or is it a mix? With coronavirus, I'm pretty sure Santa will be lenient. Well, folks, Haley is out looking for Santa, and honestly, I think he's in the building right now because I just heard something, and look who it is.
Ho, ho, ho! Merry Christmas!
Oh my gosh, it is Santa. We have Santa in the Southwestern Montana News Studios. How's it going, Santa?
It's going good. I just came down from the North Pole to visit some of the people in Dillon and recheck my naughty and nice list.
Yeah, how's the nice list looking?
It's looking real good this year. I'm not really too concerned about the kids. It's parents I'm worried about. It's been a tough year for them.
Yeah, it has been. So I have a couple questions for you, Santa.
Okay.
First one is, what is your favorite cookie?
Hard to I can't pick a favorite cookie because I love them all.
I'm kind of with that. I like cookies too.
Yeah.
Which reindeer is your favorite?
Well, if I would have to choose one, I'd have to choose Rudolph because that year of the big blizzard, he bailed me out and he led the way with his nose.
Oh, yep. And if you were not Santa, what would your ideal career choice be?
Well, I just haven't even thought of doing anything else because I just like making people happy and especially the children. It's just never been anything else I wanted to do.
Yeah. So I have a question, and this is one Haley needs to know because she's kind of been on the naughty list. And she wants to know, is there a deadline for switching over to the nice list? Does she still have a chance?
I'll have to get back with you on Haley because she's been a real problem of mine.
Has she?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. So after you go all around the world on Christmas Eve, how long does it take you to recuperate after that?
Well, I usually take about a week off, and then the elves and I start back up because, all the children around the world, we have to make so many toys, and, Mrs. Santa has to keep up with all the duties up in the North Pole, and she's really the driving factor in everything that goes on at the North Pole.
Well, Santa, it's been good talking to you, but before we go, we have to show you one more thing. This house that you see up there on the screen, That is the winner, 127 West Glendale Street. They won our Christmas light decorating contest and about $80 in prizes. Are you going to be making a stop there, Santa?
I'll probably be making a stop there later on.
Well, congratulations. And Santa, it was good talking to you, and thanks for stopping by.
Okay, thank
Make sure you
you,
grab a
and
cookie on
Merry
your way out.
Christmas. Ho, ho, ho.
We got Santa. We got Santa on here. Well, Haley missed out, but I got to talk to the big man, and now you know she might have a chance. That was awesome. We just talked to Santa. Oh, Haley. Did you find him?
No.
Well, you just missed him.
No.
Yeah, you did. He was just here.
What?
He sat in that chair right there.
What?
Yeah.
No.
He said you might be on the naughty list.
No. That's wrong, guys.
I think that's what he said.
I really missed him?
Look at there's cookies
What?
missing.
Aw. Did he say he was going to give me some presents?
He said you'll find out on Christmas.
Oh, man, guys, I'm scared.
Yeah, I would be too.
Well, I need something to boost my morale, so I think it's about time to hear a Christmas story from Debbie.
You know what? Debbie came by and she read The Night Before Christmas.
That'll be fun. Let's hear her do that.
And we know Debbie is everybody's favorite.
Yeah.
So here is Debbie with The Night Before Christmas.
'Twas the night before Christmas when all through the house not a creature was stirring, not even a mouse. The stockings were hung by the chimney with care in hopes that St. Nicholas soon would be there. The children were nestled all snug in their beds while visions of sugar plums danced in their heads. And Mama in her kerchief and I in my cap had just settled down for a long winter's nap. When out on the lawn there arose such a clatter, I sprang from my bed to see what was the matter. Away to the window I flew like a flash, tore open the shutters and threw up the sash. The moon on the breast of the new fallen snow gave a luster of midday to objects below. When what to my wondering eyes should appear but a miniature sleigh and 8 tiny reindeer. With a little old driver so lively and quick, I knew in a moment it must be St. Nick. More rapid than eagles his courses they came, and he whistled and shouted and called them by name. Now Dasher, now Dancer, now Prancer and Vixen, on Comet, on Cupid, on Donder and Blitzen. To the top of the porch, to the top of the wall, now dash away, dash away, dash away all. As dry leaves before the wild hurricane fly, when they meet with an obstacle, mount to the sky. So up to the housetop the coursers they flew, with sleigh full of toys and St. Nicholas too. And then in a twinkling I heard on the roof the prancing and pawing of each little hoof. As I drew in my head and was turning around, down this chimney St. Nicholas came with a bound. He was dressed all in fur from his head to his foot, and his clothes were all tarnished with ashes and soot. A bundle of toys he had flung on his back. He looked like a peddler just opening his pack. His eyes, how they twinkled, his dimples, how merry. His cheeks were like roses, his nose like a cherry. His droll little mouth was drawn up like a bow, and the beard on his chin was as white as the snow. The stump of a pipe he held tight in his teeth, and the smoke it encircled his head like a wreath. He had a broad face and a little round belly that shook when he laughed like a bowl full of jelly. He was chubby and plump, a right jolly old elf, and I laughed when I saw him in spite of myself. A wink of his eye and a twist of his head soon gave me to know I had nothing to dread. He spoke not a word, but went straight to his work and filled all the stockings, then turned with a jerk, and laying his finger aside of his nose and giving a nod, up the chimney he rose. He sprang to his sleigh to give his team a whistle, and away they all flew like the down of a thistle. but I heard him exclaim as he drove out of sight, "Merry Christmas to all, and to all a good night." 'Twas the night before Christmas. Merry Christmas, everyone!
Wow. Debbie is such a treasure for Dylan.
She's awesome. She makes so many people smile, and she's been a great little neighbor to us here at Southwestern Montana News Office, so we love her.
She is one of the main reasons why when I got the opportunity to get this office, I took it because I knew I'd have a great neighbors, and she's so smart when it comes to business.
Oh, yeah, she totally is. But you've had a lot of people help and support you on this journey, and we want to send a huge shout out to everyone who has believed in this dream. A year ago, you were just thinking about this.
A year ago, I turned in my 2 weeks notice, and I kind of thought I was a little bit crazy, but I wanted to bring something new and different to Dylan in southwestern Montana. So that's how I came up with this idea. You know, I used to work for a company in southern Utah that kind of did something like this. You know, it was online news, it was free for the public to access. And so when I saw Dylan was kind of lacking something like this, I jumped on the opportunity to make it.
Oh, it's awesome. And you probably had no idea that Corona and business shutdown was going to happen. So that was probably a treat for you.
If I would have known, I would have probably waited. But you know what? I'm glad that I got my feet wet and held my feet to the fire, basically, because this year's been a tough year for everybody. But, you know, Dillon's a strong community.
Yeah.
I love Dylan. I grew up in Dylan. You grew up in Dylan.
I did.
We both moved away. We both came back. That's one thing Dylan does.
Yeah, no matter how far you travel, you can always come back home and feel like time kind of stood still, which is awesome.
It is. And
it's really fun.
You always feel like you're welcomed back with a big warm hug.
Oh, yeah. You can't go uptown and not see a million people you knew growing up, and then you got to catch up.
That's exactly right. So, Dylan, we want to wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy Holidays. And this is Jeremy and Haley with Southwestern Montana News.
Happy holidays, everyone.
Have a good one. This community moment was brought to you by Beaver Chamber of Commerce and Agriculture and Stevens Floral and Greenhouse.